Hello everyone, welcome to Rodha. We have a launch for CAT 2025 aspirants. The batch code is R2. I am Swapanil. I'll be taking Quant in that batch. You can join both the courses. You can join for Quant alone. You can join for comprehensive course. Both the options are available. So the fees for Quant alone course is somewhere around 10,000 rupees, and for the comprehensive course, the fees is around 27,000 rupees. In the comprehensive course, you'll be getting all the support for Quant, LRDI, VARC, GDPI support, form filling and everything, Z, CAT and everything. Okay. For Quant, you'll be studying Quant classes only. Fine. So you can choose the course, whatever suits you. Okay. And you can start as soon as possible to head start the preparation for CAT 2025. Okay. The more you prepare, the better you get. It's an aptitude test. So please do join as soon as possible and start your preparation as soon as possible. Okay. So what is the agenda of today's session? Obviously, I just wanted to discuss about batch which we have just launched. Apart from that, I'll be discussing a very prominent variety of question which is asked in CAT. काफ़ी important variety है. आते हैं questions, सारे exams में आते हैं, सारे aptitude test में इसके questions आते हैं. Basically number formation I'm talking about. Okay. What exactly I'm talking about? Let's discuss with a couple of examples. Let's say if a number is, I'm writing a 2-digit number, let's say 26. Okay. So what does it mean? It's 20 plus 6. Yes or no? This we already know. This is 20 plus 6. Fine. 20 is 2 into 10 plus 6 is equal to 6 into 1. Okay. So what I do, if I write a number and if I want to convert that number into an equation form or some sort of expression form, will multiply every digit by the place value. Okay. Now digits, when it comes to digits can be from 0 to 9. 0 to 9. How many options are there for digits? 10 digits. Whatever the number we can make by using these 10 digits only. Okay. If I write a 3-digit number, let's say 329. So if I expand it, the place value for 3 is what? 3 into 100. The place value for 2 is what? 10. And the place value for 9 is what? 1. So that's how we get 329. That is the expanded form of 329. If I write a 4-digit number, let's say 4,321. Fine. So that is 4 into 1000. Yes or no? That is 3 into 100. 2 into 10 plus 1 into 1. So that is what the expanded form of the number is going to look like. So if I convert these numbers in the form of some sort of variables, let's say a 3-digit number I have and it is ABC. What is the expanded form of this number? If I want to convert this into an expression or equation form, so this is going to be 100A plus 10B plus C. Okay. If I write a 4-digit number, it's going to look like A, B, C, D. This is going to be 1000A. Fine. And 100B plus 10C plus D. Something like this. Okay. So if you look at these numbers, I have done the expansion of a variable form of the number. What I can conclude here, A is definitely not going to be 0, because leftmost digit अगर 0 होगा तो number 3-digit या 4-digit का नहीं होगा. A 3-digit number cannot look like 0 to 7. It's not a 3-digit number. A 4-digit number cannot look like 0, 3, 1, 5. It's not a 4-digit number. So leftmost digit cannot be 0 of the original number I'm writing, ABC, ABCD. Leftmost digit can never be 0 because it is a 4-digit number. Okay. So what are the operations we need to perform in this kind of a question? Let's have an idea about it. Let's say a 3-digit number is written ABC. A 3-digit number is written ABC. Number is ABC, original number. And if I obtain a number after reversing the digits, so I write C, then B, then A. Just reverse the order of the digits. Okay. So what we can say that if I perform the operation between these two numbers, what I'm going to get? Let's just check. If I say number is decreased, or say original number was ABC, and if I'm reversing the digit, number is decreased. Okay. So number is decreased, that means n is more than reverse of the original number. Okay. If I calculate let's say n minus nr, what I'm going to get? ABC minus CBA. Do you agree? This can be written in the expanded form. We know we write it expanded form in this fashion. This is going to be 100A. I'm just trying to make you understand what are the basic calculations, basic types we do, what are the basic things we do when we start solving such kind of questions. 100A, then 10B, then C minus 100C plus 10B plus A. Okay, so this is the subtraction of the number obtained after reversing the digits from the original number. What I'm going to get out of it, just understand, 100A minus A will give us 99A. Yes, 10B will get cancelled. It's going to be C minus 100C is going to be 99C. So essentially I'll be getting 99 times of A minus C. So clearly this equation is independent from B. B can take any value. Okay. What I can generate, A cannot be 0. A cannot be 0 here. Primary conditions क्या बोल सकते हैं? A cannot be 0. Yes. Can C be 0? C can be 0. I don't know whether it is going to be 0 or not. Fine. But that possibility C can be 0. How come? Let's say if I write a 3-digit number, 450. And if I reverse the digit of this number, it's going to be 045. So the number obtained after reversing the digits may be a 3-digit number, may not be a 3-digit number, need not to be a 3-digit number. Am I right? So original number is definitely a 3-digit number, and the number obtained after reversing the digits may be a 3-digit number or may not be a 3-digit number. It depends. So this is the possibility I can look for. Yes. Okay. So C can be 0 in this case, but A cannot be 0 by any chance. If I say other way around, if I look for the different case, let's say NR, that is number obtained after reversing the digits, that is CBA, and original number is already we know that is ABC, and number obtained after reversing the digits is more than the original number, and then if I calculate difference, fine. So what I'm going to get, NR minus N, original number, it's going to look like ABC, I'm sorry, not ABC, it's CBA minus ABC. Okay. So how it is going to look like, what kind of structure I'm going to get, I can clearly understand. The position of C is 100's place, so it's going to be 100C minus C is going to be 99C. The only difference I'm going to get, the position of A and C will change. So it is 100C minus C, that is 99C. Yes or no? Okay, if you expand it like this, 100C, 10B and A, this is 100A plus 10B minus C, 10B, 10 will get cancelled. 100C minus C is 99C, and A minus 100A will give us 99A. So I'm going to get the reverse of the previous case, just like this. A minus C की जगह मुझे क्या मिलेगा? C minus A. Okay. Now here what are the things I need to take care of? I know that obviously original number is ABC, and the number obtained after reversing the digit is what? CBA. A by default is not 0. Come what may happen, क्योंकि original number ABC है, A तो 0 नहीं होगा. Now because of this particular condition, the number being number is increasing, so new number I am going to get has to be a 3-digit number. It cannot be the case like this, है ना, क्योंकि नया number पुराने number से बड़ा है. So obviously C can also not be 0, because you can see that if C is less than C is 0, so I'll be getting minus A, which is practically not possible. You can refer the equation also. You can identify with the help of normal logic that if the number is increasing, C cannot be 0. Okay. So this is something which I need to understand while I'm solving the question. What is the cases? What are the cases? What are the hidden instructions given in the question? Fine. What are the possibilities we can generate out of it? And what is the language of the question? Okay. I'll do the similar thing for a 4-digit number. Or if I look at this, a 4-digit number like this, ABC is the original number. In the number obtained after reversing the digits is what? DCBA. That is N. and that is number obtained after reversing the digits. If I say n is more than number obtained after reversing the digits, what I am going to get? A, B, C, D minus D minus D, C, B, A. Okay, that is what I am trying to calculate. That is number minus number obtained after reversing the digits. Okay, a fixed difference I am trying to calculate. So this is, I'll just write once 1000A plus 100B plus 10C plus A. Okay, once you practice this, you don't have to write this particular equation. You can directly find out 1000A, this is A, 999A, but just for the sake of understanding, I'm writing every bit of it here. So this is going to be 1000D and 100C, then 10B, then A. Okay, so this is the difference I'm looking at. This is number minus number obtained after reversing the digits. So what I can calculate, this is 1000A, okay, and this is A. So subtract it, I'll be getting what? I'll be getting 999A. Fine. Yes or no? This is D, I'm sorry, this is D. So 999A, this is 100B, this is 10B, so I'll be getting 90B. Fine. This is 10C, this is 100C, I'll be getting 90C. And this is D and this is 1000D, so I'll be getting 999D but negative. Okay, so that is number minus number obtained after reversing the digits. So if I find out the result in this particular situation, I'm going to get number minus number obtained after reversing the digits is going to be, I can take 999 common from the first and the last term. So I'll be getting A minus D. Yes. And similarly, if I take 90 common, I'll be getting B minus C here. Okay. Now what I can conclude here, one couple of things I can again conclude, that definitely A cannot be 0 in this particular situation. Fine. C can be 0, cannot be, D can be 0, maybe 0, may not be 0, not specified. For an example, 4230, and if I reverse the digits, I'll getting 0, 3, 2, 4. Okay. So this is original number, this is number obtained after reversing the digits. It is not mentioned the number obtained after reversing the digits is a 4-digit number. Okay. So it can be a 3-digit number, it can be a 2-digit number. Even in the case, if you look at this, this is 5000. And if I reverse the digits, it's going to be 00005. This is still valid. Fine. Because the number is reducing. So anything can happen. C can be 0, D can be 0, B can be 0, A can never be 0. Point taken. So this is the kind of structure I'm going to get when I'm getting the difference or subtraction of the number obtained after reversing the digits from the original number. Okay. Now if I do it other way around, if I say the number obtained after reversing the digits is more than the original number. So what I'm going to get, it's going to be simply R minus N. And I know the position will change. So it's going to be 999 again. But it's going to be D minus A. Fine. Why? Because let's explain. It is D, C, B, A minus A, B, C, D. I'm trying to calculate. That is number obtained after reversing the digits minus N. So if we expand this, it's going to be reverse of the original result which I'm getting here. So D minus A, and again is going to be 90 C minus B. C minus B. Do you agree with this? So, I mean, what we have to understand what is happening in the case, what is given in the question. In this particular case, if you look at this particular result, in this particular case, A by default is not 0 because A, B, C, D is the original number. तो ये तो कभी 0 हो ही नहीं सकता, है ना? पर इस particular case में number if I'm obtaining after reversing the digits is bigger than the original number. So in particularly this case, A cannot be 0 and C cannot be 0. Okay, because मेरे को number का magnitude बढ़ाना है. Point taken. Now if the question is saying that difference between the two numbers, what is the difference? Difference between N and NR. difference between n, original number, and number obtained after reversing the digits. Okay, this is a very critical statement. The things which we do in this particular case, difference का मतलब क्या होता है? I don't know which one is bigger, which one is smaller. So I have to take two cases in this particular situation. Case 1, when n is more than nr, this is valid. Case 2, when number obtained after reversing the digits is more than n, this is again valid. Because the question is asking about the difference, I don't know which one is the feasible case. Both of them are equally likely. So if it is clearly cut mentioned that the number is decreased or increased, we'll accordingly adjust the values. If it is talking about the difference between the two numbers, so if the difference is asked, we have to take both the cases in particular situation. Okay, I hope you got the idea. So let's solve a couple of questions just to have the clarity of the concept we just learned. Okay. The difference, I just told you about the difference. Difference between the 3-digit number and the number obtained after reversing its digits 495. How many such numbers are possible? Now we have understood everything about it. I know the original number, let us assume, is A, B, C. And the number obtained after reversing the digits is CBA. Okay. So there are two cases possible. When A, B, C is more than C, B, A, or N is more than N, R. And case 2, what is the case 2? When N, R is more than N, that means C, B, A is more than A, B, C. Okay. Now we have to establish the ground rules in the very beginning of the question. What does it mean? A cannot be 0 ever, because original number is ABC. This is the number I'm talking about. I'm not bothered about C. C can be 0, cannot be 0. It depends upon the number. In this particular situation, we have to understand that A cannot be 0 because it is the original number, and C cannot also be 0 because I'm getting the bigger number after reversing the digit. Okay, तो 0 से शुरू नहीं हो सकता कोई भी number. Reverse करने के बाद जो number मिलेगा, that has to be a 3-digit number again because I'm increasing the number. So looking at these situations, I can clearly find out that ABC minus CBA is given to us, it is 495. Okay, so 100A minus A is going to be 99A. We just did it. Okay, 10B will get cancelled. C minus 100C is going to be 99C. So I'll take 99 common. This is going to be 495. Okay, what I have just done, I'll just quickly review. If I write it here, there is 100A plus 10B plus C and minus 100C plus 10B plus A. So if you subtract this, this is the result you are going to get. Fine. So if I divide this 99, if we divide this by 99, what I'm going to get? A minus C is equal to 495 by 99. It is going to be what? 5, I guess. Yes, it is 5. Definitely 5. No guessing. It's definitely 5. Okay. Now we can clearly make cases for A and C. It's very simple to make cases now. If you look at this, if C is 9, it is 4. If it is 8, if A is 9, C is 4. If A is 8, it is 3. The difference has to be 5. If it is 7, it is what? 2. It is 6. It is 1. It is 5. A is 5, then C can be 0. C can be 0. So we have to take all the possibilities here. Okay. Now digits cannot be negative. So we have to stop here. How many possibilities are there? 5 possibilities for this. But there are, cases which we are missing out. Can you get what are the cases I'm missing out on? You have to understand there are a few hidden things in questions which we have to take care of. Okay. If you look at this equation is completely independent from B. So what are the values B can take? B can start from 0 to 9. Any values B can take because B is not having any say in this equation. So B can be anything. In this particular situation, B can be 0 to 9 as well. In this particular situation, B can be 0 to 9 as well. In this particular situation, B again can be 0 to 9. And in this situation, B again can be 0 to 9. Okay. So for every such possible arrangement for A and C, there are 10 possible values for B. So how many numbers I am going to get? In this particular situation, 10 numbers. In this particular situation, 10 numbers. In this particular situation, 10 numbers. Again 10 numbers. Again 10 numbers. In totality, how many numbers I am going to get? 50. Or I can write it like this. For every situation, B can assume 10 values. So my answer is going to be 10 into 5, which is 50. Okay. I'll just tell you what kind of numbers I'm going to get here, just to have the idea about it. Let's say if I focus the first case, so it's going to be 904, 914, and so on, 994. Okay. If I focus on the second case, it's going to be 803, fine, 813, up to what? 893. Something like this I'm going to get. Okay. Now, if I look at the other case, it's pretty simple to identify now. We can easily figure out what is going to happen here. CBA minus ABC I have to write. CBA minus ABC I have to write. And that is 495. Is that okay? So if I subtract CBA, ABC from CBA, what I'm going to get? If it is, we have already understood it's going to be C minus A is going to be what? 99 times of C minus A. Just understand this is going to be just opposite of it. 99 times of A minus C. Iska opposite kya hoga? 99 times of C minus A, which is 495. Okay. So what is C minus A? That is 5. Clear? Fine. Now we can again make the possibilities here. So if I look at the possibilities, I can understand C cannot be 0, A cannot be 0, C can be 9, obviously. Okay. C can be 9. It's going to be A is going to be what? 4. Then 8, 3. Then 7, 2. Then 6, 1. Fine. 5, 0 is invalid because A cannot be 0. Now again, in this particular situation, if I look at B, B can take any value from 0 to 9. So again 10 possible values for B. In this situation again, B can take any value 0 to 9. So again 10 possible situations. Here we can again take 0 to 9. So again 10 possible values for B. B again take 0 to 9. So again 10 possible values for B. So how many such numbers are there? Totality 40. Or I could have done this here also. There are 4 cases. And each case B can take 10 values. So how many such numbers are there? 40. You might be thinking, is there going to be any duplicacy in the numbers? Let's just check. The numbers I have written already here. Number I'll write here in this particular case. Understand, A is 4 and C is 9. The original number is ABC. A is 4, C is 9. The number is ABC. I'll start writing the number. Number are going to look like this. This is going to be 409. 419, 429, and so on. This is 499. Understood? This is the original number. This is the first case. If I look at the other case also, we can figure this out. What is happening here? 803, not the possibility. A is 3, so 308 in fact. 318, 328, and up to 398. So 10 number of this sort, 10 number of this sort, total 4 cases. Every case will give us 10 numbers. Number of numbers are 40. So if the question is asking about the difference, we have to take both the cases. That means in the first case, how many numbers I am getting? 50. In the second case, how many numbers I am getting? 40. Total number of numbers are 90. My answer is 90. Okay. This is a very theoretical, concept based question. You have to understand what is happening here. I have written so many things. I've explained it in detail. That's why it looks like a big question. It's not a big question. You can solve it once you have the clarity of concept. I hope it is okay. Fine with this. Let's see one more question of this sort. When the digits of a 3-digit number are reversed, the number is decreased by 396. Though categorically it is mentioned decreased. Decrease means मेरे पास जो number n है, that is more than number obtained after reversing the digits. So if the number is ABC, that is more than CBA. Okay, that's what we have. So I can say the difference is 396. I can start making equation directly. So I can say ABC minus CBA is equal to 396. Now look at the place value of A. I'm not going to write that equation again. We should be clear with the concept as of now. A 100, A 1, so I'll be getting 99A. B will get cancelled. C 100, no 1, and C 100 here. So 1 minus 100 is minus 99. That is 396. Okay, so 396. So A minus C will come out to be 4. This is what we have as of now. In the previous question, A minus C was 5. Here, A minus C is going to be 4. Is that okay? Now, we have to make cases here accordingly. Let's see what are the possibilities I can generate here. So, if A minus C is 4, it can be 9. It can be 5. It can be 6. Sorry, it can be 8. It can be 4. It can be 7. Then it is going to be 3. If it is 6, this is 2. If it is 5, it is 1. Okay, if it is 4, it is 0. Okay, now what do we have here? A minus C, these are the possibilities. I got 6 possibilities: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Obviously there are going to be parallel restrictions to identify the question. What else we are given in the question? Let's understand that now. The difference between I have mentioned it twice, so I'm sorry. The difference between the unit digit and the 10 digit. What is unit digit? C, and 10 digit is B. So C minus B or B minus C, the difference is given. So we have to take both the cases I just told you, is equal to the difference between the 10th digit and the 100 digit. So that is what I'm trying to say here. In this particular situation, okay, the difference between the 10th digit and the 100 digit. So if it is B minus A or C minus B can be equal to A minus B also, fine, because the difference is given. So in this particular situation, the first case, when C is more than B, both the possibilities are there, fine. इनको हमने flip कर लिया. If B is more than C, we can say B minus A, or I can say B minus C is equal to A minus B. Both the situation I have to consider. Okay. Rather than making 4 cases, what I could have done, I could have said, one of the side is fixed. Fine. जैसे C minus A यहाँ पर मैंने लिख लिया. Or what I could have done, I'm just writing here. If I fix C minus B, the right side I can change. C minus B, the other side can be B minus A. Or C minus B, the other side can be A minus B. Fine. These 2 cases will be sufficient, because if you change both the sides, nothing is going to change. Okay. So rather than making 4 cases, I just explained how do we do it. Fine. If you look at this, C minus B and B minus A and C minus B and A minus B, this will tell us B, B. In this particular situation, what are the cases I'm going to get? It's going to be C is equal to A. Okay. And if you look at this situation, B minus C and B minus A, it's going to be cancelled. So again, in this particular situation, what I'm going to get? A is equal to C. So duplicacy is here because we are changing both the sides. If you look at the first case, this particular case, this is going to give us a pretty different scenario from A and C. B and B is going to be 2B is equal to A plus C. And this particular situation will give us a similar kind of scenario. B plus B is 2B is equal to A plus C. So the results I'm getting here is this, and this. But if you look at this, we made 4 cases. If we would have done without making 4 cases, we could have done this only 2 cases, because these 2 cases are sufficient to understand what is happening here. So if you look at this, this is a duplicacy. ये वाला case और ये वाला case same है, ये वाला case भी same है. So difference is given. We don't have to make 4 cases. We can fix one of the side and we can alter the other side. We'll give all the possible cases without making a large number of cases. I hope it is okay. So what essentially I'm getting, if you look at this, with this particular situation, what I'm getting here, it's going to be 2b is equal to a plus c. And with this particular situation, what I'm getting here, it's going to be c is equal to a. Okay. Now, if you look at the number which I'm getting here, a minus c is 0. Obviously, this case is completely out of question. Why? Because c cannot be equal to a. This is practically not possible because c is less than a by 4. So the only case I'm left with is 2b is equal to a plus c. Now we have to analyze 2b is equal to a plus c. This is what we have to analyze. And now we have to make cases according to these two conditions, condition number 1 and condition number 2. Okay, I guess. Now if we examine this in this particular case situation, what is the value of b I'm going to get? We can easily identify the values of b. In this particular situation, the value of b is a plus c is what? A plus c is what? 4 by 2, which is 2. I can say here that b is equal to a plus c by 2. It's very simple to identify now. Now a plus c is 4 by 2 is 2. In this particular situation, b is going to be what? 3. 5 plus 2 ka half. In this particular situation, b is going to be 6 plus 2 divided by 2, which is 4. In this particular situation, b is going to be what? 7 plus 3 divided by 2, which is 5. 8 plus 4, which is 12 divided by 2 is 6. And in this particular situation, b is going to be 7. Okay. So we get the possibilities for a, b, c and everything. Just analyze the situation, I'll get the answer. Now what I'm trying to find out is the value of a, b, c. But not all the values. Had it been the question how many numbers are possible, we can say 6 numbers are possible. But if you look at this, the question is not asking for how many possibilities are there for such number. The question is asking find the sum of the digits of the largest such number. So largest such number is without a doubt is 975. Am I right? Largest such number is 975. That is the largest possible number. If the question is asking for the minimum such number, it's going to be 4, 2 and 0. But the question is essentially asking for this, and not only the number, the question is asking for the sum of the digits. So digits ka summation 9 plus 7 plus 5, that's the question is being asked. Okay. So 7, 5, 12, 12 plus 9 is 21 is the summation of the digits I'm going to get. So answer to this question is 21. I hope this is making sense. So if the difference is given, we have to be a little smart enough to understand that if I make 4 cases, the duplicacy of the cases is going to be there. And first and the foremost thing I need to understand, difference means I don't know which number is bigger, which number is smaller. Although the numbers here is clearly mentioned that the original number is bigger, but when it comes to digits, it is not mentioned. So we have to take all the possibilities. Fine. So let's take one more question to discuss what else we can do with the questions. When the digits of a 4-digit number are reversed, the number is decreased by 7362. Find how many such numbers are possible. So we have entered into a territory where we have to use 4 digits. So number is decreased. That means n is a, b, c, d. And the number obtained after the reversing the digits, which we know is d, c, b, a. And as per the question, n minus nr, or number obtained after reversing the digits, a symbolic representation is 7362. That is given in the question. Okay, number is decreased. So if I subtract a new number from the original number, I should get 7362. I could have written that d, c, b, a plus 7362 is equal to a, b, c, d, but will not be much of a difference. Both of them are same things. Okay, so I know that a, b, c, d minus d, c, b, a is equal to 7362, and we know the expanded form of this. How do we expand? This is 1000 a, 100 b. Why am I writing it again? Just to make it absolutely clear to all of you. d, इसमें से क्या माइनस होगा? 1000 d plus 100c plus 10b plus a. That is 7362. Okay. So 1000A minus A, that is 999A. And that is D, and that is 1000D, so minus D. Plus, if I say 100B minus 10B, it is 90B. Minus, it's going to be C. And that is equal to 7362. I can divide the equation by 9. It has to be a multiple of 9, otherwise data will be inconsistent. Do you agree with this? So 9 से divide करेंगे कितना हो जाएगा? 111 A minus D plus 10 B minus C divided by 9. 9 8 72. I'm left with 1. 919. I'm left with 7. 9 8 72. 818 is the equation I'm going to get here. Okay. Now the problem with this statement is I don't have any parallel restriction. So we have to be a little, cautious while making the cases. It's a slightly better quality question. Okay. Now case analysis, how do we? Just by observation we have to understand. Okay. If you look at this number, you can do by hit and trial. If you put 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, A minus D. If you look at A minus D can be what? 9, it can be 8, it can be 7, up to what? It can be what? Difference of the digits can be maximum to maximum 9. It cannot be more than 9. It can be minus 9 if I look at this minimum value. Fine. So, we have to analyze the situation, what is happening. Obviously, A is more than D. A is more than D because number is decreasing. So I can say this is 9 difference, 8, 7, up to what? It's going to be up to 1. Fine. Now, if I put all these values and try to figure out what is the possibilities for B minus C, it's going to be a longish task. Okay. A minus D can be 9, A minus D can be 8 because the difference can be 9 minus 0 here. It cannot be more than 9 minus 0. It cannot be more than 9 minus 1. Which is 8, it can be 9 minus 2, something like that. It can be 9 minus 8. It doesn't get more than this because A is more than D. As per the question, the number is increasing. So I can say that A is not 0 first of all. Fine. D may be 0, may not be 0. That depends. One more thing I can say, A is more than D. Because if A is not more than D, it is practically not possible to obtain a number which is more than the original number. Okay. So these are the few ground rules I am going to establish. Now, the problem with this, making so many cases is going to be difficult. So we have to have little of street smarts that how do we approach it? Now look at this number. If you multiply any number by 10, let's say 10 into 3, it's going to be 30. If you multiply 10 into 99, it's going to be 990. So that means if you multiply any number by 10, unit place is going to be 0. Okay. So what I can say, 10 times of B minus C will end with 0. Understood? Fine with this. So this is definitely going to end with 0. If you look at the right hand side, it's ending with 8. So unit place of the right hand side is 818, so ending with 8. I'm focusing on unit place, you'll get the idea why. If you look at the unit place, this is 8. And unit place of the 10 into B minus C product is obviously 0. We have understood. Now what exactly I am supposed to do, look at this, 111 into A minus D should be ending with something, and if I add these two, look at this summation in these two, should eventually end with 8. So there is no rocket science in guessing. A minus D should be something which is ending with 8. Why? Because if it is ending with 8, 111 into 8 will be 888, and 8 plus 0 will end with 8. So it should definitely end with 8. Okay. Then only I can get 8 plus 0 is equal to 8. I hope it is okay. And I have established the digits difference cannot be more than 9. So if it is more than 9, not more than 9, so 18 to ho hi nahi sakta, because if you subtract 9 minus 0, still you are going to get 9. So 18 is not the possible. Difference of the two digit cannot be negative also. So 9 is not the possible case. More than 9 is not the possible case. And I want to make it 8. Why am I going to make it 8? Because if it is ending with 8, it is ending with 0. Eventually, right hand side will be equal to something which is going to end with 8. So the lone possibility here is going to be that A minus D is going to be 8. I hope it is okay. Because 111 into something should end with 8, and if I is going to end with 8, A minus D should be equal to 8. I hope it is okay. Fine with this. Okay. So what I'm going to get here, 111 into A minus D, which is equal to 8. I'm going to write it here only. So this is 111 into 8 is 888 plus 10 times of B minus C is going to be 818. So I can say 10 times of B minus C is going to be minus 70, and B minus C can be minus 7. Okay. I must be thinking B minus C negative कैसे हो सकता है? Digits तो negative होते ही नहीं है. Digits negative नहीं होते पर उनका difference negative होता है. If B is 1 and C is 8, what is B minus C? B minus V will be definitely be minus 7. Okay. So, I mean, conditions are there, but we have to be smart enough to understand where do we apply what. Okay. So in this particular situation, we have encountered everything as of now. We have found out everything. A minus D, what are the possibilities for A minus D? Is 8, it is 9, it can be 1. If it is 8, it can be 0. D can be 0. I have already told you the number obtained after reversing the digits may be a number which is having 0 at the right side of the original number. I mean, it's just like it can be something which is ending with 0, A, B, C, D. So reverse करेंगे तो 0 आ सकता है D place पर. जो reverse करने के बाद number आ रहा है, that may be a 4-digit number, may not be a 4-digit number. Okay. Now V minus C, I want to make it minus 7. First of all, understand how do I make 7? If I want to make 7, it's going to be 9 minus 2. So if I want to make minus 7, it's going to be 2 minus 9. Okay. Is that okay? It can be 1 minus 8 also. It can be 0 minus 7 also. Fine. So if you look at this, what are the possibilities for A minus D? There are 2 possibilities. And what are the possibilities for B minus C? There are 3 possibilities. Now you must be thinking some of you might be thinking 5 answer hoga. Nahi, 5 nahi hoga. If you have 2 jeans and 3 t-shirts, how many combinations you can generate? 2 into 3, which is 6. So if I write the numbers A, B, C, D, just for the sake of understanding, A and D is 9 and 1 in the first case. Okay, A and D are fixed. B and C I can put 2, 9. B is 2, 9. It can be 1, 8. It can be 0, 7. So 9, 9, 1 and 1. So these are the 3 cases if I consider any of the numbers. Okay. Am I right? So for the second case, it's going to be again 3 cases. So that's what we have to understand. For this particular situation, there are 3 possible values for B and C. For this particular case, again 3 possible values for B and C. So my eventually answer is going to be 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. I hope it is okay to all of you. Fine with this. So that's what we have as of now. Let's discuss a very interesting question, something like this, but not exactly. The question number 4, the last question for this particular session. If ABC plus ABC plus ABC is equal to CCC, basically what the question is saying, ABC is a 3-digit number, ABC is a 3-digit number, ABC is a 3-digit number. If you add this, it's going to be C, C and C. Symbols are specifically given, so we have to understand that C is representing the same digit everywhere, B is representing the same digit everywhere, A is representing the same digit everywhere. Okay, and A, B, C are different digits, so A is not equal to B, is not equal to C. Okay, now just think, the question is asking for ABC, we'll figure it out. Can I find out ABC? C, what are the digits if I add 3 times, the same answer is going to be there. If I add 1, let's say C is 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. So C plus C plus C is not going to be C. If I say C is equal to 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is going to be what? 6. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is not going to be 2. So I cannot write C is equal to 2. So you can figure this out. C can be 0 plus 0 plus 0. It is 0. But C is a 3-digit number, so it cannot be 0. So these are the possibilities for C. ये नहीं हो सकता, C3 नहीं हो सकता. That means C cannot be 1, C cannot be 2, C cannot be 3, C cannot be 0 obviously. C can be 5. Yes, C can be 5. That is a lone possibility, because if you write 6, 6, 6, it's going to be 18, not the same digit I'm getting. If we write C, 6, 6, 6, 18, I should get C here again. So that's what I'm thinking of. So we have to understand this particular direction, that C can be only one possible value for C. This is 5. No other digit is possible for C. Now once you get C, it's very simple to identify. This number is definitely 555. And if I look at this, this can be written as A plus B plus C, ABC, ABC, ABC 3 times. So this is 3 times of ABC. Okay. So if I am adding the same number 3 times, that can be written as 3 times of ABC. And now 3 times of ABC is equal to 555. What is the value of ABC? That is 555 divided by 3. So if I divide it by 3, it's going to be 1, it's going to be 8, it's going to be 5, 185. Okay. So the value of ABC, which is a 3-digit number, is 185. The question is asking for A plus B plus C. So what is the value of A plus B plus C? A plus B plus C is 1 plus 8 plus 5. My answer is 14. Okay. Very interesting, but not actually a difficult question. We can, just analyze case analysis karna hai. Very simple question it is, but you have to be a little, up to date with the concepts and everything. Okay. So this is all about this particular session. Thank you so much. Looking forward to you in the classes. Fine. Have a great day.